Today we have to discuss about alternating current. Okay. So before knowing the alternating current, first we have to know about direct current. What is the meaning of direct current? Okay. As in electricity chapter, we have used all the instruments related to the direct current. जितने भी हमने इलेक्ट्रिसिटी चैप्टर में देखा हमने किसका यूज किया हुआ है डायरेक्ट करंट का यूज किया डायरेक्ट करंट इज सिंपली यू कैन गो फॉर इट्स एन यूनिडायरेक्शनल you can go for it's an unidirectional DC. It's going through the V equal to I into R. That one is ohmic current. Clear? It's totally depending upon the ohmic law. Clear? You can say simply that Ohm's law. Clear? So whenever you are talking about direct current, you are talking about unidirectional. That you are talking about the Ohm's law. That you are talking about the direct current. But when you get talked by the direct current, in the direct current also what you are actually getting ohmic resistance you are getting. You are getting what? Ohmic resistance. The resistance is also ohmic. Clear? But in the same way, if you can go for the other things related to the current, that you are talking about alternating current. Alternating current is simply alternate. You are talking about alternate. Alternate means there is a change. Clear? Alternate, like you are talking about the change. Means change in the polarity, positive, negative. Clear? That there is a change in the polarity. That one is positive, negative. But before knowing the alternating current, need to know about the alternating voltage. Clear? That one is AC voltage. You have to know that because whenever you are talking about the alternating current, you never generate the alternating current. Every time you are generating the voltage. Clear? And current is the part of the voltage. You are generating the voltage. You have to keep this thing in mind. Never ever you can generate the current. You can generate only the voltage. Clear? You need to keep this thing in mind. When you can talk about the diagrammatic difference, that what is the diagrammatic difference between the both? That if you can talk about the diagrammatic difference, that if you can talk about the DC, and if you can talk about AC. Clear? Diagrammatic difference here, what you are getting, actually getting this kind of diagram you are getting. Here, if you can go through it, you are getting the sinusoidal curve. Here, you are getting the sinusoidal curve. This one is positive, negative, positive. That one is you are talking about negative. That one is simply the sinusoidal curve. In the AC, you are getting the sinusoidal curve. In the same way, if you can talk about AC voltage, that it is simply converted into one form to the other form. It is very simple that you can convert AC voltage in one form to the other form. And if you can talk about the transmission of AC, that you are talking about transmission of AC is economical. That one is economical. Economical means in terms of finance. Here if you can talk about direct current, it is too expensive. If you can talk about the transmission is too expensive. Here the transmission is economical. That normal person will also take. Right now if you can talk about the fans in the classroom, that you are talking about the bulbs in the classroom, tube lights in the classroom, all the things are related with the alternating current. Is it clear? Totally we are depending on the alternating current. Clear? But if you can talk about the inverter battery, that you can talk about the simple thing battery, or you can talk about the cell. These are the primary example of the direct current. These are the primary example of a direct current. Clear? If you can talk about inverter, these are the primary example of a direct current. Is it clear? So इसी वजह से every time we have to take precautions whenever you are using the battery current or a cell current. That's what we have to do. Clear? Before knowing all these things, what we have to do? We have to think about the alternating current, and then you have to think about the alternating voltage also. Before knowing the alternating current, need to know about the alternating voltage. Alternating voltage means there is a continuous change. Is it clear? There is a continuous change in the polarity. Is it clear? That you are talking about the continuous change in the polarity. When you can talk about the alternating voltage, clear, there is a change in the continuous change in the magnitude, and if you can talk about the direction is also reverse. Clear? Polarity. Direction means that if you can talk about this sinusoidal curve, if you can talk about this one, right? Take this one is positive. Clear? This one is positive. Here if you can take downside of the axis, this one is negative. Again, this one is going positive. Again, if you can talk about this one, again it one is negative. Is it clear? This one is positive, this one is negative, this one is positive, this one is negative. You are getting positive, negative, positive, negative. Means where there is a change, there is a change in the direction. What you are talking about, there is a change in the direction. The polarity reverse, positive, negative. So this one is positive half cycle and this one is negative half cycle. When you can combine both the things, you will get one complete cycle. Clear? From here to here, you are getting the one complete cycle. Is it clear? So in the same way, periodically, what you are getting is totally simply about the alternating voltage. That you can say, if you can talk about the Book's definition, the voltage which changes continuously in the magnitude and reverse in direction periodically is called the alternating voltage. You can say about alternating voltage. Mathematically, when you can define it, that one is talking about the mathematics, that how you can mathematically define it. That one is V equal to V naught sine omega t, or you can simply write E equal to E naught sine omega t. Is it clear? What you are talking about, this one is the expression, that one is E equal to E naught sine omega t. Here you are talking about the alternating voltage. Clear? E equal to E naught sine omega t, where if you can talk about E naught, that one is the peak voltage. This one is the peak voltage. That one is talking about the peak voltage means maximum. जैसे हम बोलते हैं ना सीजन में मैं पीक सीजन चल रहा है, पीक सीजन का मतलब वहाँ पे मैं मैक्सिमम मैग्नीट्यूड ले रहा है. Clear? That one is talking about the peak voltage, where E equal to E naught sine omega t. E naught is the peak voltage. Is it clear? That one is the, if you can talk about the, this one is the peak. That one is here. If you can talk about EMF, electromagnetic field, E equal to E naught sine omega t. I will define all the things one by one. So when you can make a diagram, or when you can draw a diagram that related to E naught and voltage and time, that one is EMF and time diagram. So what you are actually getting, that is we can take time here, and here if you are talking about E naught, that one is you are talking about E. Clear? On y-axis we have taken E, and on the x-axis we have taken T. Clear? So first of all, what we will do, we will make a sinusoidal curve. Everybody know about the sinusoidal curve. This is 0. This one is T by 2, and this one is the peak voltage diagram. This one is the peak value. Clear? This one is the E naught. This one is the peak value. This one is the peak value. What you are getting? This one is the peak value. Clear? In the same way, if you can talk about the downside, you know that one you are talking about. This one is the that you are talking about. Only the direction changes. This one is positive and this one is negative. Clear? So you can talk about this one. That one is the peak voltage. Clear? That one you are getting the peak value. Clear? So in the same way, you can represent the. This one is in the waveform. This one is in waveform equation. क्योंकि हमने जो वोल्टेज का EMF का रिप्रेजेंटेशन किया है, वे किसके फॉर्म में किया? वेवफॉर्म के फॉर्म में. जब वेवफॉर्म के फॉर्म में किया तो E equal to E naught sin omega t. This one is a very simple thing. E equal to E naught sin omega t. Sin omega t आपको क्या शो कर रहा है? That one is simply कि आपने साइनोसॉइडल कर्व का यूज किया हुआ है. Clear? Sin को हम इजीली किस में चेंज कर? It is very simple that you can change sin into cos. Clear? 90 minus theta. Clear? 90 minus theta. 90 plus theta. It's very simple that you can change sin into cos depending on you. So that's the reason हम साइन कर्व का यूज करते हैं. बहुत सारे लोग ये ऐसे क्वेश्चंस करते हैं कि सर हम रिप्रेजेंटेशन के लिए साइन कर्व का यूज क्यों करते हैं? सर हम रिप्रेजेंटेशन के लिए साइन कर्व का यूज इसलिए करते हैं क्योंकि अगर हम साइन कर्व का यूज करेंगे तो साइन को इजीली हम किसमें चेंज कर सकते हैं? कॉस में चेंज कर सकते हैं. इज इट क्लियर? और कॉस को किसमें चेंज कर सकते हैं? साइन में. कैसे चेंज कर सकते हैं? एवरीबॉडी नो, अगर हम इंटीग्रेट करते हैं, इफ आई विल इंटीग्रेट sin x dx, तो हमें क्या मिलेगा? cos मिलेगा. अगर मैं डिफरेंशिएट करता हूं, इफ आई विल डिफरेंशिएट sin x, व्हाट आई विल गेट? आई विल गेट cos x. सो इस वजह से जब हम डिफरेंशिएशन और इंटीग्रेशन करते हैं तो दैट वी आर गेटिंग द cos. क्लियर? सिंपल cos, इफ आई विल गो फॉर द डिफरेंशिएशन एंड इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ अ cos, आई विल गेट द sin. दैट्स द रीजन वी आर डूइंग दिस थिंग. Every time we are doing this kind of a term, we are doing this kind of thing. That's the reason we are taking the sinusoidal curve. इसीलिए हम क्या लेते हैं? साइनसोइडल कर्व लेते हैं. इसकी वजह से 90 माइनस थीटा कर दिया आपने, 90 प्लस थीटा कर दिया, इंटीग्रेट कर दिया, डिफरेंशिएट कर दिया, तो किस में बदल गया, साइन कॉस में बदल गया, कॉस साइन। ये इजीली हो जाए, मैथमेटिकल टर्म है, इस वजह से हम साइन और कोसाइन फंक्शन लेते हैं। इसके सिवाय इसका कोई और इंटेंशन नहीं है, देयर इज नो इंटेंशन एट ऑल, दैट व्हाई वी आर टेकिंग दिस। क्लियर? If I want to clear one thing also, when you can talk about the transformer, clear? अभी मैं इसमें पढ़ना भी है ट्रांसफार्मर के बारे में। बहुत सारे लोग कंफ्यूजन में रहते हैं कि दैट वर्किंग ऑफ ट्रांसफार्मर को मुझे नहीं बताना है, हाउ द ट्रांसफार्मर इज वर्किंग एंड व्हाट इज द मेथड एंड व्हाट इज द प्रिंसिपल। बट बिफोर इट आई वांट टू क्लियर वन थिंग कि फ्रीक्वेंसी का यूज हम ट्रांसफार्मर में करते हैं। किसका यूज करते हैं? वी आर यूजिंग द फ्रीक्वेंसी। एंड व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द फ्रीक्वेंसी, वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट that what you are talking about alternating current। हम जब भी frequency की बात करेंगे, we can talk about the alternating current। So simply transformer is the only that need to keep this thing, only we are using for the alternating current। For direct current we are not using the transformer। ऐसा मत कर दीजिएगा कि आप डायरेक्ट करंट का यूज कर रहे हैं और ट्रांसफार्मर का यूज कर रहे हैं। सर डीसी का यूज कर ही नहीं सकते, बिकॉज वी हैव टू यूज द फ्रीक्वेंसी फॉर द ट्रांसफार्मर। And everybody know F equal to 1 upon T. Is it clear? F equal to 1 upon T. F equal to 1 upon T. Clear? You are getting my point? F equal to 1 upon T. That frequency equal to 1 upon time period. Clear? So when you can talk about the time period, T equal to 1 upon F. You are talking about. Clear? तो फ्रीक्वेंसी इक्वल टू 1 अपॉन टी एंड टाइम पीरियड इक्वल टू 1 अपॉन एस। जब भी आप बात करते हैं फ्रीक्वेंसी, तो एवरी टाइम नीड टू कीप वन थिंग इन माइंड, व्हेनेवर यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द ट्रांसफार्मर, यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस थिंग, रादर देन इट यू आर टॉकिंग नथिंग। ऐसा नहीं कह सकते दैट यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट डायरेक्ट करंट एंड यू आर यूजिंग द ट्रांसफार्मर। क्लियर? सो व्हाट वी हैव टू डू? क्लियर? So what we have to do? We have to go for other terms related to there. So we have to go for alternating current. After the alternating voltage, we have to think about alternating current. Is it clear that you are talking about alternating current? You are talking about alternating current. When you can talk about the alternating current, that one is you are talking about the current which changes continuously। जो ऐसी करंट जो continuously चेंज हो मैग्नीट्यूड में और उसका जो डायरेक्शन को रिवर्स क्लियर पीरियोडिकली चेंज करे, तो उसको हम क्या बोलेंगे? अल्टरनेटिंग करंट। जब भी हम किसी भी रजिस्टर के अलावा, देखिए रजिस्टर्स का मतलब समझिए, रजिस्टर मींस दैट यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द लोड। क्लियर? बहुत सारे लोग कंफ्यूजन में रहते हैं दैट यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द लोड एंड रजिस्टर। रजिस्टर और लोड में बहुत लोग कंफ्यूजन में रहते हैं। इफ यू आर यूजिंग बल्ब, ये लोड है, अगर किसी भी सर्किट में अगर आप बल्ब का यूज करते हैं तो वे क्या करेगा? इलेक्ट्रिसिटी को यूटिलाइज करेगा। जब इलेक्ट्रिसिटी को यूटिलाइज करेगा देन द ब्राइटनेस विल कम। क्लियर? व्हेन इट विल यूटिलाइज द इलेक्ट्रिसिटी देन ब्राइटनेस विल कम। सिंपल थिंग दैट इट इज यूटिलाइजिंग द इलेक्ट्रिसिटी। अब दिस वन वर्किंग एज अ लोड। व्हेन यू कैन यूज द बल्ब, देयर इज अ यूज ऑफ एन फिलामेंट एंड ऑल दैट। इफ यू आर यूजिंग मेटल, there is a resistance। मेटल और कोई भी ऐसी दुनिया में चीज नहीं है जिसका रेजिस्टेंस ना हो। रेजिस्टेंस देयर। इफ यू आर यूजिंग वायर, देयर इज अ रेजिस्टेंस। तो रेजिस्टर का मतलब आप सिंपली से ये मत समझिएगा दैट वी हैव टू टेक रेजिस्टर एट ऑल। वी आर यूजिंग द रेजिस्टर बट इट इज आल्सो यूटिलाइजिंग एंड इंटरप्टिंग द फ्लो ऑफ एन करंट। रेजिस्टर क्या करता है? फ्लो ऑफ करंट को इंटरप्ट करता है। इट्स इंटरप्टिंग। क्लियर? सो व्हेन यू कैन टॉक अबाउट द रेजिस्टर्स, इफ यू आर यूजिंग बल्ब का भी यूज करते हैं तो उसमें रेजिस्टेंस है, ट्यूबलाइट का यूज करते हैं उसमें भी रेजिस्टेंस है, और एक एक्स्ट्रा रेजिस्टेंस आप यूज कर भी सकते हैं। तो जब भी आप कोई अल्टरनेटिंग वोल्टेज अप्लाई कर रहे हैं, व्हेन यू आर अप्लाइंग द अल्टरनेटिंग वोल्टेज किसी भी रेजिस्टर के अलॉन्ग या किसी भी सर्किट में, व्हेन यू आर अप्लाइंग द अल्टरनेटिंग वोल्टेज, आपने क्या किया? अल्टरनेटिंग, मैंने पहले ही बताया इन द स्टार्टिंग आई टोल्ड दैट V इक्वल टू I into R। दैट वन इज सिंपली द यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द ओम्स इक्वेशन। This one is not an Ohm's law. This one is an Ohm's equation. Ohm's law is this one. This one is an Ohm's law. Clear? This one is an Ohm's equation. From this equation, if you can talk about I is equal to V upon R. Means I is depending on the voltage. Clear? And if you can go for here, then what you are getting, that you are talking about voltage. You are talking about I. Means I is the component of the voltage. Means current is the part of an voltage. Without voltage, it is impossible that there is a current. Clear? So that's the reason every time we are talking and telling that we are producing, we are generating voltage. हम current generate नहीं करते, हम किसको generate करते हैं? Voltage को generate करते हैं. So when you can talk about V equal to I into R, now what we can do when it is applied? Clear? हमने इसको apply किया. यहाँ पे जो हम apply कर रहे हैं, यहाँ पर AC voltage की बात कर रहे हैं. E equal to E naught sin omega t को जब हमने apply किया. Let us suppose you have a circuit. You have a something resistance there. आपने circuit apply किया. V equal to you are talking E equal to E naught sin omega t यहाँ पर आपने क्या किया? Apply किया. Clear? This one is showing that alternating voltage. When it is applied, आपने apply किया. What you are actually getting? When you can apply it, what you are actually getting? There is a resistance. वहाँ पर resistance. अब voltage भी है और resistance भी है. जब voltage भी आ गया, resistance भी आ गया, now what you can say, there is a need of only current. वहाँ पे किसकी जरूरत है? There is a need of a current. So when sinusoidal curve, then you can talk about an alternating current. Alternating current is represented by, if you can talk about the alternating current, I equal to I naught sin omega t. Clear? This one is the representation of the alternating current. This one is the representation of the alternating current. I equal to I naught sin omega t. When you can talk about I equal to I naught sin omega, how is it coming? Clear? How is it coming that I equal to I naught sin omega t? Actually, when you are talking about E equal to E naught sin omega t. Let us take it as a question number first. Dividing both sides by R means resistance. When you can divide by resistance, E upon R equal to E naught sin omega t divided by R. Now what you are getting? E upon R. That one is not talking about I. This one is E naught upon R, I naught, and this one is sin omega t. That one you can simply say I equal to I naught sin omega t. Clear? You are talking about I equal to I naught sin omega t. E upon R, that one is I. E naught upon R, that one is I naught. Sin omega t, that one is simply sin omega t. That's the reason you can say this one is equal to I naught sin omega t. Clear? In the same manner, when you can draw the diagram, if you can draw the diagram, what you are getting in the diagram, that you can take it. This one is time t. And here you are getting that one is I, the value of the current. Then you can talk about this one. This one is a sinusoidal curve, and this one is positive, negative. This one is T by 2. This one is T by 2. Here you are getting the maximum current. Here you are getting the max. This one is the peak value. This one is a peak value of the current. Here you are getting the maximum current. That one is simply talking about I naught. Same like the E naught. So first of all, we have to write E equal to E naught sin omega t. You will write E equal to E naught sin omega t, dividing both sides by R. When you can dividing both sides by R, E upon R equal to E naught upon R into sin omega t. E upon R, that one is simply I. Voltage divided by resistance, that one is current. That one is E naught upon R, that one is I naught, and then the multiplication is sin omega t. It's simply the multiplication with sin omega t. This is the total value of the alternating current by the alternating voltage. So simply need to keep 2-3 things in mind. We are producing or generating alternating voltage. We are not generating or producing alternating current. Alternating current is simply the part of that one. Clear? Now we will go for the other terms, that important terms related to AC. Clear? We will go for important terms related to AC. When you can talk about important terms related to AC, that one is simply, if you can talk about, now we will take things that important terms. We will go for discussion of some important terms related to AC, alternating current. When you can talk about important terms related to alternating current, that one is talking about one cycle. What is the meaning of one cycle? Simple. First of all, we have to define the one cycle. As I told about the half cycle, clear? That when you can talk about the alternating current, the variation of alternating current from 0 to maximum and then from maximum to 0. That if you can take this one, there, if you can take this one, if I will make a diagram, this one, you can talk about this one. That one is simply you are talking about T and that one is talking about I. On the y-axis we have I, on the x-axis we have a T. Here if I will take T by 2, here you are talking about G. From here to here, this one is the minimum value, from minimum to maximum, this one. From here to here, from this one to this one is one complete cycle. Clear? You can simply say from this point to this point, if you can abbreviate it A, B, C, that one is D, that one is from point OA to that one is C, that one is simply the one complete cycle. That from maximum to minimum, then from minimum to maximum, that we are talking, that one is one complete cycle. The polarity is positive and here polarity is negative. This curve and this curve, area will be same. Need to keep this thing in mind. That whatever the area completed by this curve and whatever the area completed by this curve will be same. Is it clear? Need to keep this thing in mind. So in the same way, if you can talk about the second term period, it is the time taken by AC to complete one cycle. Whatever time taken by alternating current to complete one cycle, means from A to C, whatever the time the alternating current is taking, that time period to complete one cycle is simply known as the period. Is simply known as the period. That one is simple. Rather than it, nothing. Frequency. That one is F equal to 1 upon T. Many times we told in the earlier classes also. That F equal to 1 upon T. That number of cycle completed by AC in 1 second. In 1 second, how many times this cycle completed? Clear? In 1 second. 1 second में ये cycle कितनी बार complete हो रही है? एक complete cycle कितनी बार हो रहा है? That one is simply known as the frequency. इसको क्या बोलेंगे आप? Frequency बोलेंगे. जब उसको हम कैलकुलेट करेंगे कि 1 सेकंड में ये कितनी बार कंप्लीट हो रहा है, दैट वन इज सिंपली नोन एज द फ्रीक्वेंसी. क्लियर? नाउ वी हैव टू गो फॉर एंगुलर फ्रीक्वेंसी. दैट वन इज जब हम बात करेंगे एंगुलर फ्रीक्वेंसी की, दैट वन इज ओमेगा. ये क्या होता है? 2 पाई एफ. दैट वन इज लीनियर फ्रीक्वेंसी का जब हम 2 पाई करते हैं, व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द 2 पाई ऑफ द लीनियर फ्रीक्वेंसी, दैट वन इज सिंपली नोन एज द एंगुलर फ्रीक्वेंसी. आई विल डिस्कस इट मोर, डोंट वरी अबाउट इट. क्लियर? That one is omega equal to 2 pi f. Is it clear? Now we have to talk about the phase. One of the most important. That one is the phase. बहुत सारे लोग इससे परेशान रहते हैं अपने घरों में भी और उन्हें क्लियर नहीं होता. फेज एक होता है, आपको बता दें, फेज, न्यूट्रल. ये जो वायर्स होते हैं ये डिफरेंट होते हैं. इनकी बात हम नहीं करते, ये डिफरेंट है. ये आपको रेड, येलो और ग्रीन, ये 3 बताया जाते हैं आपको. फेज, अर्थ, न्यूट्रल. फेज, न्यूट्रल, अर्थ. RYB. RYB का मतलब आप समझ रहे होंगे. रेड, येलो, ब्लू. रेड, येलो, ग्रीन हम करते हैं. मोस्टली देखा होगा आपने, जब भी आप इलेक्ट्रिशियन की बात करते हैं तो इलेक्ट्रिशियन आपसे यही कहता है कि सर देयर इज अ नीड ऑफ एन रेड वायर, देयर इज अ नीड ऑफ एन येलो वायर एंड देयर इज अ नीड ऑफ एन थर्ड कलर. यू कैन टेक ग्रीन और यू कैन टेक द ब्लू. व्हाई? बिकॉज जनरली वी हैव अ प्रिकॉशन दैट रेड विल बी द फेज, व्हाइट विल बी एंड देन विल बी द ब्लू. क्लियर? सो व्हेन इट इज द फेज, वेरी डिफरेंट थिंग. क्लियर? where wirings, it's coming in the wiring and all. But if you can talk about the phase, यहाँ पे हम इसकी बात करें, फेज की बात करें. ये क्या है? फेज. अब हमें फेज के साथ साथ फेज डिफरेंस की बात करना है. फेज को हम जो डिनोट करते हैं, वी आर डिनोटिंग फेज बाय फाई. हम कैसे डिनोट करते हैं? वी आर डिनोटिंग फेज बाय फाई. Most probably it is also denoted by theta. Don't worry about it. In many books it is denoted by theta. It is showing the difference. Don't worry. Mostly it is denoted by phi. Clear? So, what is the meaning of the phase? It enables us to know the variation. Clear? It enables us to know the variation of alternating current with respect to variation of alternating voltage. जितना अल्टरनेटिंग वोल्टेज में वेरिएशन होगा मीन्स with respect to alternating voltage. If you can talk about E equal to E naught sin omega t. Is it clear? In the same way, if you can talk about I equal to I naught sin omega t. That these are the two things. This one is AC current and this one is AC voltage. That what is the variation of alternating current? कितना वेरिएशन कर रहा है अल्टरनेटिंग करंट किसके रिस्पेक्ट में? अल्टरनेटिंग वोल्टेज के रिस्पेक्ट. That how much the variation taking place, how much the variation taking place between the both, clear, between the alternating current with respect to the, means you can take alternating voltage as a reference and then you can talk about the variation of alternating current. इसको आप रेफरेंस पॉइंट लेंगे और इसकी बात करेंगे कि कितना ये चेंज ला रहा है, वेरिएशन हो रहा है. तो दैट वन इज सिंपली ये हमें जान फेज क्या करता है यही बताता है. Phase is telling the same, phi is telling, the value of phi is telling the same, that how much variation is taking place, how much variation is between both alternating voltage and alternating current, दोनों में कितना variation है, how much variation it has, clear? In the same way, if you can talk about the examples related to it, the alternating कितना phase में difference है, you can talk about purely resistive circuit. Purely resistive circuit. When you can use only resistance. When you can use only resistance, voltage and current will be in the same phase. ये दोनों में उतना वेरिएशन ये सेम फेज में रहेंगे. जितना वोल्टेज में चेंज होगा उतना ही किसमें चेंज होगा? करंट में. But when you can talk about the purely inductive current, inductor. When you can talk about the inductor. जब इंडक्टर की बात करेंगे, when we talk about the capacitor. इनमें लैग करेगा और इसमें क्या करेगा? लीड करेगा. क्लियर? पाई बाय 2 लैग करेगा एंड हियर इट विल बी पाई बाय 2 क्या करेगा? लीड करेगा. इट विल गो फॉर अ लीड एंड हियर इट विल गो फॉर द लैग. सो वी विल टेल अबाउट 5 plus pi by 2 or you can talk about 5 minus pi by 2. Is it clear? We have to discuss it. When you can talk about the inductor, when you can talk about the capacitor. When you can use inductor, the value will be different. When you can use the capacitor, the phasor diagram will be different. After the phase, जो हमें वेरिएशन पता लगा, after that we have to go for a phasor diagram. उसी के बाद हम किसकी बात करते हैं? phasor diagram की बात करते हैं. जैसे हमने वोल्टेज को रेफरेंस ले लिया, करंट को वैरी करा रहे हैं, जो डायग्राम हमने बोला, that we are talking about phasor diagram. So in the same way, we have to study this all concept in the alternating current unit, but first we need to know about the average or mean value of AC over a cycle. So average or mean value. Before knowing the average or mean value, I want to clear one thing. In class 12, we have to use one kind of a waveform. That one is sinusoidal. Clear? But the story never, everybody know, the physics story never over that, only the sinusoidal. We are using in class 12 sinusoidal, but after class 12, when you can go for a preparation or if you can go for a higher degrees, that you can use the different waveform also, triangular waveform. Sometimes you will go for different kind of a waveform. So at that time you will calculate the area and you can go through that terms, clear? But right now if you can talk about the class 12 examination or class 12 board student, we have to go for a sinusoidal curve. तो यहाँ पे मैं जितना भी कर्व यूज करूंगा, साइन का यूज करूंगा या मैं किसका यूज करूंगा? आई विल यूज द कॉस. क्लियर? माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, आई वांट टू क्लियर वन थिंग बिफोर नोइंग द अल्टरनेटिंग करंट. अल्टरनेटिंग करंट के जितने भी डेरिवेशन है उनको करने से पहले, बिफोर नोइंग इट, नीड टू नो अबाउट द इंटीग्रेशन. आपके इंटीग्रेशन के कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर होने चाहिए. नॉर्मल इंटीग्रेशंस क्लियर होने चाहिए जो साइन और कोसाइन के होते हैं. क्लियर? I want to clear one thing also. If you have any problem, my videos are there. You can go through that. तो I equal to I naught sin omega t का यूज करेंगे. That one हम यूज करेंगे जब एवरेज और मीन वैल्यू ऑफ AC over a cycle. So we will discuss it more because video is going lengthy. Hours time is completed. First of all, we have to think about average or mean value of AC over a cycle. As we all know that, I told in my last classes also, this area will be equal to this area. Clear? If you can add both the areas, what you will get? You will get the value equal to 0. Simple value, put that for here. That whatever the value is come for the, if you can talk about average or mean value over a cycle, one cycle की जब बात करेंगे, so what you will get, the value will be 0. Clear? That in the same way, if you can talk about that positive value in the first half cycle and equal negative value in the next half cycle. Average और mean value AC over a cycle is 0. ये total कितना है? 0 है. पहले तो यहाँ से समझ लो इसकी एरिया और इसकी एरिया क्या होगी? सेम. The second concept is very simple. That if you can talk about the I average, if I will talk about I average in a different concept. In a different book, different things are given. If I will talk about 0 to t, I naught sin omega t, and here if you can talk about divided by 0 to t dt. Is it clear? तो मैंने I average की बात की, I average इक्वल टू मैंने क्या लिया 0 to t I naught sin omega t 0 to t dt. Is it clear? If I will take this one, what I am getting? What I am getting that I naught will be outside sin omega t. The integration of sin is minus cos. Here you can take minus cos omega t divided by omega t. ये कहाँ से कहाँ आपने बात किया? 0 से t की बात. और यहाँ से जब आप dt का इंटीग्रेशन करेंगे, when you can talk about the integration of dt, you will get the t. Here you will get the t. अगर ऐसे लेकर हम चल रहे हैं, तो when you can talk about 0 to t dt, you are talking about t. Clear? Now maximum value minus minimum value put करेंगे, and you can put the maximum value, minimum value. What you are actually getting यहाँ पे तो आपका t है, ओमेगा की जब आप वैल्यू रखेंगे, when you can put the value of omega 2 pi f 2 pi by t multiply, यहाँ पे आपने t रखा, इस t से ये t क्या हो गया? कैंसिल हो गया. cos क्या आ गया? That one is cos 2 omega. जो वैल्यू यहाँ पे आ गया आपका cos 2 omega. यहाँ पे आपके पास we have already t. Clear? We have already t. We have completed this one. Clear? So I naught divided by omega t will be outside. Here you are getting cos 2 omega. Cos 2 pi minus. When you can put 0, that a minimum value, that one term will be 0. Clear? That term will be 0. Here again you are talking about t. That one is you have a t. So you can simply say that I average. If you can talk about 0 to t I naught minus, you can take it minus I naught upon omega t will be outside, and here you will take cos omega t 0 to t. Clear? Minus I naught upon omega t, that one is multiplied with cos omega t 0 to t. Clear? So in the same way, if you can talk about I average, the value of I average will be 0. Clear? When you can integrate completely and put the value maximum upper limit minus lower limit, then you will get I average equal to 0. The value of I average will be 0. In the same way, that average value of AC over half cycle, when you can talk about the AC over half cycle की बात करें कि अगर इसकी वैल्यू हाफ साइकिल पे क्या होगी, that what will be the value of the half cycle? So we have to first calculate this one half cycle. So value, if you can talk about the half cycle, you will actually get it. That one is 2 I naught divided by I. This one is the value when you can talk about the half cycle. Clear? Don't worry, many times this integration will come, this differentiation will come. Many times the same concept we have to use for the relationship between the RMS value, and then you can talk about the relationship between value, the RMS value. Then you can talk about the DH value also. Clear? And the relationship between RMS value and peak value. Clear? When you can talk about the relation between IRMS and I naught. Clear? In this relationship also you have to go through different concepts. Clear? So don't worry about it. I will again use this concept. I will again tell about the this cosine function and this sine function. This one is totally the introduction class of the alternating current. Tomorrow we will again discuss it. Thank you.